Hello and welcome to my channel, and I am Stephanie and this is Tuesday Talks. Tuesday Talks is a Goodreads group that was created by Janie over at the Bookworms Buddy and Janelle from Miss J. Rod's Reads. I will leave all of their information and the Goodreads group information down in the description box. This week's topic is least favorite covers. Let me start off this with the fact that this is not going to be book hate because I don't like the covers. I am a cover whore. I love my book covers. So this list is pretty much a list of covers that just didn't necessarily impress me, or I didn't pick them up because of the cover, and I don't necessarily think that the cover matches what's on the inside of the book. So let's get to which ones I wasn't necessarily impressed with. So we're gonna go with the covers of Brightside and Gus by Kim Holden. And I mean, look at the covers. I mean, it's a plain orange and a plain black. I just think they're plain. They definitely don't necessarily fit with the story. I mean, I guess you could say Brightside does with the color orange and being bright and things like that, and then Gus being black because he sort of needs to find his light. But overall, I'm not very impressed by these covers. That's just my opinion. You may love them or the simplicity of them, but wasn't very impressed. Had I not met the author or read and heard so many good things about the books, I probably would have never picked them up. Next is going to be Who Needs Air by Casey Graham. And for me, this cover is just confusing. It really is just confusing. The story behind this, Who Needs Air, I get the title. I get the title of the book because the story revolves around a young lady who has this long sort of lost love that she kind of walked away from, or he walked away from her. He's a writer. He writes their story into a movie, well, into a book, and then adapt it to a movie. Then they kind of get back together, and this book wasn't one of my favorites either. I believe I gave it like 3, maybe 4 stars, but it got a little confusing towards the end, and I just don't think this cover fits with what the story entails, so it was confusing to me. The next book is actually a duet, and that is The Anatomy of Jane and The Anatomy of Us by Amelia LaFleur, and I just kind of think this cover was lazy. And I hope that's not taken offensively, but all that was done was the change of the color of the woman's garments, and it just didn't work for me. Although I enjoyed the story, the duet of the story, the covers, once again, just did not fit for me. Next, we have Ruthless by John Rector, and it just confuses me. Just all around confuses me. I really don't even remember much about the story. I think I liked it or enjoyed it, but I think that sort of left me lackluster as well. So we'll just go with that. And then last is Therapist by Jaden Wilkes, and this is a stock photo. I've seen this cover on many other things, just with a different name, and yeah, it fits this book because the book is about a therapist, and that sort of gives that therapist sort of feel to it. But yeah, it's a stock photo. I mean, I know sometimes you gotta use stock photos, but can we use a less popular one next time maybe? I don't know. That's really confusing for me. That is my Tuesday Talks. Are there any books that you don't necessarily like the cover but enjoyed the story? Let me know down in the comments. I'll go check those out because, like I said, I'm a cover whore. I love me some covers. As always, if you like this video, please give me a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Also, there is a feedback form down in the description box so you guys can help me improve my channel. I started a Goodreads group, so please go check that out as well. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys next week.